is trying to be a state witness. He is trying to save himself. Itong tinatawag natin na abandoned ship, because now, the only thing that could save his face, the only thing that could save him from being scrutinized by the whole world, by the whole Filipino, is for him. Nalaglagin niya ang kanyang pinsan at ilaglag niya itong si Cheese kagito si Saldico. Ang next na ilawago ni Martin Luther King, ang kanyang pinsan, he is just starting. This is not drama anymore. You cannot call this drama anymore when the man of the hour, the very man that we've been asking to speak up, is finally in front of the camera and finally in front of the microphone, telling us what he knows. This is not drama at all. This is what we call survival. Napakabobo! Makinig! Makinig, umintindi. Huwag niyong sabihin na drama lang. Hope is the only thing that we have right now. Na matapos ng paghihirap natin, if you are going to categorize every fucking statement of those people involved in the fucking shenanigan of stealing our money, then we are not going to get to the point where we are going to feel that finally, ang ating pinaglalaban, putang inay, sumasakses na rin. Paano mo matawag bilat si Iloy ni nga drama? Kinakanta yan na si Cheese Escudero. Ang mangyayari si Cheese West, ang gagawin ni Cheese West, kantahon silang lahat. Hindi si Cheese West magpasugot. Hindi hahayaan ni Senator Cheese West na siya lang ang malaglag. Ang drama na nila ngayon, bilat sing Iloy, damay-damay na. You think Cheese Escudero is going to shut his mouth? He is a fucking player in this game for a long, long time. Na para tumawa, I mean, grabe na kanina ang tawa ko nung narinig ko siya nagsasalita. Wala na talaga ako sa strength. So ngayon, sinabi ng pinsan niya, huwag na kong iwanan. Kagupilat siyang Iloy mo niya. Tayo magpinsan. Blood is thicker than water. Ilaglag baryagang mo na lang si Cheese West. Dalawa sila ni Salde. Tapos silang dalawa, kampi sila. Kampi-kampi. Nagkakampihan silang dalawa. Dapat magkampihan na rin tayo. Oo. Sabihin mo na wala ka doon. Di ba, hindi ka ba nag-attend? Yun ang ating basis. Yun. Hindi ka nag-attend, wala ka doon, wala ko doon. Sino nandun? Di ba silang dalawa? O sino hindi natin? Checkmate sila dyan. O, ngayon, nag-uusap si Cheese West. Nag-uusap ngayon si Cheese West, tsaka si Salde. O, pre, Cheese West. Hello? Oh, Salde. Oh, ano na? Ayun na, kinanta na ako. Oh, kinanta na ako ng gagong putangin ng Martin na yun. Nilaglag baryagang na tayo, pre. O ano? Ano ba mga galawan natin? Oo. Meron ako dito mga text messages. Nung sinabi niya sa akin na pirmahan ko at pirmahan mo ang mga budget insertions. Oo. Meron akong ebidensya. Oh, hindi. Nandito nga ako ngayon eh. Oo. Nagpakuno-kuno ako ngayon ng model dito sa London. Nandito ako ngayon sa isang fashion show. Mascara fashion show ngayon, pare. Makita tayo dyan sa Europe. Hindi ko nga yan in-expect. Ikakanta pala ako ni Martin. Hinipit kasi siya eh. Oo. Hinipit siya ni Basilio tsaka ni Crispin. Ipitin din natin siya. Okay? Kailan ka mag-press release? Pupunta ako dyan ha. Antayin mo ako pare ha. Walang laglagan pare ha. Kampi-kampi tayo ha. Ay, bilat sing Iloy.
Shout out us Reaction Vlog YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe.
I just want the government to know that this modus operandi that you're trying to do, to threaten, to scare, to pressure me, and zipping my mouth, is not gonna fucking work. It's not gonna fucking happen. Look at what is happening now sa inyong administrasyon. Pagkatapos mag-resign ng inyong peace and order advisor, pagkatapos mag-resign ng anti-terrorism advisor ninyo. Ngayon ang kumakanta ngayon ng Now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. Palakpakan si Martin Luther King. Hello, Nat Jimmy Esquadra of Paris, France. Como ça va? Palakpakan natin si Martin Luther King, ang ating former Speaker of the House, for finally speaking out, for finally standing up, for finally exposing yung dalawang tao kuno na mastermind kuno. Ang sabi niya, there are only two people who signs the budget for all the fucking projects in the Philippines. Yan, si Zaldico sa appropriation at ang asawa ng maganda at akala nating bilyonarya na si Heart Evangelista. Kaya naman minsan nakapagtataka po kung paano ang isang tao nakakabili ng mga limpak-limpak na milyones na mga alahas. I am not saying that Heart Evangelista does not have the capacity to spoil herself. Ang nakapagtataka lang minsan na ang yaman na pwede mong ilabas sa publiko ay sobra-sobra na. Okay, may kinikita siya bilang isang influencer, may kinikita siya bilang isang model, but as far as I know, when you try to endorse something, somehow, you do not really get paid in cash. You get paid in goods. So, minsan, meron, kahit pa na I like her as a fashion icon, pero it brought me to my senses on the latter part of her career before, pausing for a bit dahil nga nalalampaso ng kanyang asawa. Little did we know na ito pa lang si Chiswis. Chis! Huwag kasi masyadong OA ang pagpo-flaunt ng mga bagay-bagay. Kahit pa you're trying to justify na ang iyong asawa ay maraming pera at siya ay capable to buy diamonds endlessly. Na kaya yung bumili ng mga YSL that cost millions and millions of pesos. Walang katapusan na mga designers bags. Walang katapusan na mga Rolex. Walang katapusan na mga Princess Cut 10 carat diamonds. Saan ang gagaling ang mga mamahaling relo? Ang yung mga tawag na galing, what do you call that? Sandali lang. May isang pinakamahal na suot ng mga the billionaire family in India. Miller. Na ang mga Abani family lang ang may kaya sumuot, tsaka ang may-ari ng X ng Twitter, sino ba yan? Si Elon Musk. Pero apparently ang asawa mo meron, tapos ikaw. May mga relo sila ng mga gazillions ang worth. So eto na nga. Si Martin Luther King ngayon ay hindi na Martin Luther King. Nag-transform na si Tambaloslos sa pangalan sa isang moniker na Pontius Pilate. Sabi ko sa inyo, hindi matatapos ang 2026. Uupo bilang presidente si Sara Duterte. Sinabi ko yan sa inyo. Nagkamali ako. Now, the fall from grace has started to fall one by one. Every lip that speaks out, every lip that speaks up, katulad ko, katulad ni Sas, katulad ni Tio, katulad ng ibang mga solid Duterte, tinatakot, hinaharas, inaatak, dahil wala na silang ibang pwedeng gawin kundi patayin ang mga tao na nag-expose ng kanilang katiwalian. Ngayon, dahil inimbyer na nila si Martin Luther King, aka Poncio Pilato, na imbyur na ngayon si Tambaloslos. Ang ating The Mic is So Giving, Nicole Artajo, keep quiet. The mic is my kinga. Ito lang kasing kaya ng nanay niyo. Wala naman akong pambili sa mga sophisticated na mga microphone dahil ako'y nagtitipid meals. I have to maintain several apartments dahil ako'y tinitrace ng NBI. Patek Philippe, ayan. May mga Patek Philippe sila, may mga, oh my God, everything. Pagpasensyahan nyo na ang mic ng iyong nanay dahil ako ay isang purita kalaw. Just like the daddy. You know what I mean? Okay, just a second. Ang stars dagdagan, ang GCash dagdagan, Bilaksing Iloy. Ayan o ni. Ang nagpadalada sa akin, ang nagpadala dyan sa akin sa 1 peso, Bilaksing Iloy mo! You di puta! Piso? Ano ni man? Ay, grabe, naging nga pang api-api sa ako nyo, guys. Ay, Diyos ko, Ginoo ko, Lord Jesus. Ginahan, panawagan ko dyan ang mabait at gwapo na doktor, isa sa pinakasikat ngayon na doktor sa pagpapaganda at pagpapapayak. Kung gusto nyo ng Balik Alindog program, ladies and gentlemen, pumunta kayo, mag-message kayo sa kay Dr. Miguel Baker. Siya ang dahilan kung bakit may Balik Alindog program at naging lalong mas maganda si Inday Mori ng Davao. Isang kaibigan din natin sa balik-taktakan dito sa social media. Bakit nag-lose weight si Abby na asawa ni Elias na singer, na pinuproduce ko na banda? Bakit maalindog program din ang kapatid ko na si Kate Brios? Dok, kailangan, Dok, pabalikin niyo din, Dok, ang kapatid ko na si Kate Brios. I-model niyo rin siya kasi sabi niya sa akin, effective naman talaga ang inyong product. So sa lahat dyan na mga bombastic, ang mga dito, gusto niyo ng Barbie arm, gusto niyo ng Barbie forehead, gusto niyo ng mga bongga-bongga, na wala kayo sa mga triple chin, Miguel Baker is the name of the game. Siya lang ang magpapaganda sa inyo, wala nang iba. Ang aking mga chabilitang mga anak ay magsa-start na rin na i-manage si Dr. Miguel Baker. Dahil ang mga katawan ng mga anak ko ay parang mga si Barney na. So kailangan na talaga ang tulong at expertise ng ating pinakamamahal na gwapo. Ang ganda ng kanyang asawa. Maintain. So sa lahat na gustong magbalik Alindog program, Miguel Baker Clinic in Davao is the only chance for us Chabilitas. Correct, guys? Ganon. Okay. At shoutout din dyan. Shoutout din dyan sa aking abogado na si Attorney Kaiser T. Cordero, the Law Office of Attorney Kaiser Cordero and Associates. Thank you so much for assisting me in filing cases against these people who've been attacking me, harassing me online. And very, very soon, I am going to sue Malacanang. I'm telling you. Pagkikasin nyo kanay Bilaksing Iloy nyo. Wala pa sa Bilaksing Iloy! Wala pa ko sa Gcash pala, lolo. Rob Ronces is a neuroscientist. He studied at Massachusetts Institute of Technology. He's the only neuroscientist, neuroplastician in the Philippines, and the only Marshall Goldsmith Filipino coach for Fortune 500 companies. Ulo, grabe, galis ito. Si Rob. He's got double doctorate degree. Doctor of Divinity, a combined PhD in Organizational Neuroscience, and Doctor of Applied Leadership and Foresight and Innovation. Mga nakakatakot na mga kurso. Hindi ka dapat nagdi-debate sa ganitong mga tao. Sobrang talino. Okay, pakinggan muna natin ang revelasyon ni Daddy Pontius Pilate.
Magandang araw sa inyong lahat.
Ayan.
For a long time, I chose to remain silent. I did so out of respect for the legal process. I did so because I did not want to add more noise to an already divisive issue. I
Admin,
did so because I believe that if I cooperated fully, submitted myself
admin,
to
paano liwat? Na-delete ko ang Gcash, papinliwat.
proper authorities and answered every question asked of me, the truth would eventually speak for itself. But there comes a point when silence is no longer prudence. My silence has been abused and weaponized to build a narrative that is false, twisted, and unfair. So let me be clear. I will not keep quiet anymore.
Admin ng Gcash, maliw piliwat.
And I will speak with facts because the truth deserves to be heard. Today, I am taking this opportunity to speak directly to the Filipino people.
Pa Gcash, Bilatsing Iloy.
Controversy, I have been cooperative. I personally appeared before the proper authorities. I voluntarily submitted my affidavit to the ICI. I provided the information and documents asked
Matihan ka
me.
lang, sir.
I did not hide, I did not run.
Okay.
I did not evade scrutiny.
Okay.
I faced it head on within
Okay.
the proper channel because I know there is no evidence that proves I committed plunder, conspiracy to commit plunder, or any similar offense that the Ombudsman may be contemplating against me. And because I have nothing to hide, I am
Share the live, guys.
Public release of the affidavit I submitted, together with all supporting information, so that the Filipino people can judge for
Hello,
themselves
Angga.
who has been transparent and who is simply being politically targeted. Now let us address the most absurd accusation of all, that I am supposedly the mastermind of this corruption.
Ito na.
How can I be the mastermind?
None.
I was the former Speaker of the House of Representatives.
None.
But the House of Representatives is only one part of the branch of government,
None.
the legislature. The national budget is not conceived, executed, implemented, bidded out, supervised,
None.
and completed by one congressman or even by Congress alone.
No.
And certainly not by the Speaker of the House. I want to make this simple and clear. The national budget does not depend on just one person. The budget does not begin in the House. It begins in the executive.
Iba ang drama, iba ang konfesyon. Hindi yun yung matawag drama nga ginambal yan na si Salde. Kag si Chis, kung ginalaglag yan naman subong si Chis kag si Salde, madamay pa rin siya. But he is doing this to lessen his sentence. If ever that he is going to be included sa ikakaso sa kanila sa malversation of public funds. What Martin Luther King, or AKA, who the Zero Pontius Pilate is doing right now, is trying to be a state witness. He is trying to save himself. Itong tinatawag natin na abandonship, because now, the only thing that could save his face, the only thing that could save him from being scrutinized by the whole world, by the whole Filipino, is for him. Nalaglagin niya ang kanyang pinsan at ilaglag niya itong si Chis kag ito si Saldico. Ang next na ilawago ni Martin Luther King, ang kanyang pinsan, he is just starting. This is not drama anymore. You cannot call this drama anymore when at the man of the hour, the very man that we've been asking to speak up, is finally in front of the camera and finally in front of the microphone, telling us what he knows. This is not drama at all. This is what we call survival. Napakabobo! Makinig! Makinig, umintindi. Huwag niyong sabihin na drama lang. Hope is the only thing that we have right now. Na matapos ng paghihirap natin, if you are going to categorize every fucking statement of those people involved in the fucking shenanigan of stealing our money, then we are not going to get to the point where we are going to feel that finally, ang ating pinaglalaban, putang inay, sumasakses na rin. Paano mo matawag bilat si Iloy ni nga drama? Kinakanta yan na si Chis Escudero. Ang mangyayari si Chis West, ang gagawin ni Chis West, kantahon silang lahat. Hindi si Chis West magpasugot. Hindi hahayaan ni Senator Chis West na siya lang ang malaglag. Ang drama na nila ngayon, Bilatsing Iloy, damay-damay na. You think Chis Escudero is going to shut his mouth? He is a fucking player in this game for a long, long time. He is an attorney by profession. With Martin Luther, aka Poncho Pilato, name dropping him, you think is going to fucking Stay quiet? No. Martin Luther King just opened a fucking can of worms. This is the beginning of the end. Akala nyo hindi mag-start witness din si Escudero? Lahat na involved sa nakawan, pati si Tito Soto damay. Lahat bilang sing Iloy na naglamo ng pera natin, damay-damay na to. Isang bagay na itinuro sa atin, the late and my beloved Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, the president that we never had. Isang bagay lang ang tinuro niya noon kay Kwan sa aking tita na si Janet Napoles. The original Escamillo's queen. Isa lang tinuro niya, in order for you to save your face, in order for you not to be sentenced, life sentence sa kasong ito, is for you to be a star witness. To get protection, at para hindi ka patayin, at hindi ikaw ang kumuha ng lahat ng kasalanan ng mga kasamahan mo. So are you sure that there is nothing that you wanna tell me? Nung kinaripaso sa ni Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, are you sure that there is nothing that you want to divulge? Ilaglag mo na si Ramon Revilla. Ilaglag mo na si Jinggoy Estrada. Kaso bubo lang kasi itong tita ko eh. Ang tita ko na nag-train sa akin si Janet Napoles, bubo lang. Mas naniwala siya sa promise sa kanya ni Estrada, kag ni Revilla, na siya she has to take the fall. Hindi naman siya natulungan hanggang ngayon, hindi naman siya nakalabas. Kasi ang promise nila, ilalabas siya. Ito yung Bong Revilla nga ngayon ito sa jail. Now, sa nangyari ngayon na pagsisiwalat ni Martin Luther King, sa pangalan ni Salde, kag ni Chis Escudero is going to become a fucking tsunami. He is going to become a fucking twister. He is going to shout it out. Para hindi sa maanang lahat. Para hindi ang lahat ng tao magsumpa sa kanilang mag-asawa. Nabilag sing Iloy, nagpagarbo pala itong si Hart Evangelista sang Serpentine na Bulgari, ininsulto pa si Pia Wurtzbach. This is not alone. I own this. Panda owns the necklace. Ininsulto ang ating Miss Universe 2016. Now this is not alone. I of Panda own this necklace. Ang aso ay pinasuot ng ilang milyones na kwintas yung palamatet. Okay, sa pagpadayon, magpadala ka mo sa Gcash yung bilat sing Iloyo kasi itong kinaiinisan talaga sa akin ng NBI.
The executive. The agencies and departments prepare their proposals. The executive consolidates them into the National Expenditure Program. And that program is then submitted to Congress. From there, the House deliberates, but the House is not one person, and it is certainly not the Speaker alone. It is a collegial body made up of hundreds of members, multiple committees, vice chairs, and institutional processes. In fact, there are around 85 committees, each with its own jurisdiction,
Admin, pakiano bisang mga messages na muna.
leadership,
Pag-check ang messages.
No speaker can personally control every committee, much less direct the actions of other branches or government agencies. And in the Appropriations Committee itself, there are already more than 100 members.
Admins, ang messages.
And Representative Toby Tiaco, who has been very vocal and upfront on this issue over the past months, was himself a vice chair of the Appropriations Committee, in the previous Congress. So I have to ask, if there were real concerns about irregularities in the budget process, why were these not formally raised during the deliberations, or even during the plenary? The budget deliberation does not stop in the House. The Senate also conducts its own deliberations, reviews its own version, and plays its own role in shaping the final budget, and it is not a bystander. It is an active constitutional participant in this process. After that, the House and the Senate reconcile their versions in the bicameral conference committee. Only then is the final bill transmitted to the President for approval or veto.
Share the live, share the live.
Let's be honest about what becomes law. The national budget is not the act of one person or one chamber. It is a product of a constitutional chain involving the executive, the House, and the Senate. This is something I want the public to understand. The budget process is collective, multi-layered, and shared. Accountability
Share the
is
live.
to everyone involved, not selectively assigned after the fact, and certainly not when it becomes politically useful. If corruption were to occur in a magnitude made known to us over the past months, then it's clear that the real corruption does not happen at the level of the general legislative approval alone. It happens at the level of execution of the General Appropriations Act. It happens when projects are implemented. It happens where projects are actually implemented, where procurement is undertaken, where monetary disbursements are actually made. And it happens when substandard projects are passed off as legitimate or when ghost projects are made to appear real. That is why command responsibility is far more logically relevant in the executive branch, where there is actually supervision, operational control, and implementation on the ground, than in the collegial legislative body, where constitutional role is deliberation and appropriation. Congress does not build flood control projects. Congress does not conduct procurement. Congress does not inspect whether a project was actually completed. Congress does not certify whether the work done was substandard or not. So if the allegation is that there was a systemic corruption in flood control implementation, then the public should ask the obvious question: where does implementation actually happen? Definitely not in the session hall of the House of Representatives. Here's the simplest way to test that theory that I am the mastermind of this scheme. If I were truly involved in a fraudulent scheme of this nature, then the first place one would expect to see that pattern would be in my own district.
Bilang, kung hindi ka mo gusto sa electric ban, bilang sa inyo, layas kayo.
In the projects most easily associated with me, you would have seen it in Tacloban, but I say this with absolute certainty. You won't see it in my district. My district has 0 ghost and 0 substandard flood control projects. 0. And that is verifiable. To prove this point, I'm authorizing my staff to share and release to the public the list of all the projects in my district that the authorities may deem attributable to me. Let the public scrutinize and verify for themselves. As I already mentioned, corruption of this scale is not a one-man operation. It requires
Okay,
two things
did you hear that?
that the authorities may deem attributable to me.
Pamatiin nyo.
Let the public scrutinize and verify for themselves. As I already mentioned, corruption of this scale is not a one-man operation.
Corruption of this scale is not a one-man operation. So inamin niya nga may korupsyon. Sabat Rojas. Sagot Malacanang. Narinig nyo ang sabi ni Martin. Corruption at this scale is not a one-man operation. Ibig sabihin, maraming taong involved. Sa linya pa lang na sinabi niya, pinahihiwatig niya sa atin na hindi lang siya isa ang kawatan. Hindi niya naman sinabi na siya ay hindi korap at hindi nagkaroon sang pera or hindi nawaslikan sang maleta. Actually, he did not deny strongly na siya ay wala kalabot-labot or hindi appeal sa nangyayaring korupsyon. Ang sabi niya lang, hindi lang ni isa katao or 2 katao or 3 katao ang nag-ooperate sa korupsyon na ito. Marami kami. Yon ang interpretation ng confession ni Tambaloslos. Okay? Ang isda ay hindi nahuhuli sa puwet. Nahuhuli ang isda sa bunganga.
It requires 2 things: budget decisions and implementation on the ground. With respect to how the budget was deliberated in Congress, let me say this categorically. I was not a part of the BICAM and the small committee budget deliberations. Yes, I was updated on the general outcomes of the deliberations, but I had no visibility with regard to the specific details of the discussions.
Okay, gasabi siya nga wala daw siya sa discussions, wala siya sa attendance, hindi daw siya nagapunta doon sa BICAM and everything. That is already technicalities. Na kapag in question siya someday, kung magkaroon man sila sa itong totoo talagang impeachment, ito ang exciting part kasi ito bilyones, trilyones to eh. At itong tinatawag natin na family feud. Ito ang magandang pelikula ngayon, mga kababayan ko. Ito ang tinatawag natin, isinakdal ako ng sarili kong pinsan. Admin, paliw ko lang, ano yung barkay, ano? Kay Brian, dalaan niya ko di tubig. Daddy, s'il vous plaît, water please. Ang sinasabi niya dito na I am not in those hearings, I am not in those talks, I was not present during the deliberation. Technicalities na lang yan. Kasi alam ni Martin kung paano magugas kamay. Hindi siya doon pumupunta, may mga representative lang para pagdating ng panahon, masabi niya, I was not even there. This is now the time na pwede niyang sabihin na I was not even there. So paano ako naging parte? Sa kanilang mga nakawan, wala nga ako sa kanilang pinag-uusapan. Ganon. You did not have to go there, Martin, to have money anyway. To not have part of that.
With regard to the specific details of the discussions, including particular amendments or insertions approved during these closed-door deliberations. Records will show that I did not participate in those meetings and I was not privy to what exactly transpired during the deliberations. However, two people were instrumental in making those budget decisions, Chis Escudero and Zaldico, and one
Ayan. Oleta.
amendments or insertions approved during these closed
Hello, Mami Santos CM.
Records will show that I did not participate in those meetings and I was not privy to what exactly transpired during the deliberations. However, two people were instrumental in making those budget decisions, Chis Escudero and Zaldico.
Ayan.
And that's the
Back! Mic drop. Sandali lang, guys. There are two people who signed for the budget. May dalawang tao na pumirma sa laki ng budget, sa insertions, sa lahat ng mga project sa ating flood control. At ito ay si Chis Escudero at si Zaldico. Na si Zaldico, bromance mo rin. Hindi pwede na wala kang alam. Pontius Pilate. Pontius Pilato, hindi pwede wala kang alam. Best friend kayo ni Zaldi. Ikaw ang kanyang boss. So whatever he's doing right now, he is just saving a face. Ang drama ngayon ni Daddy Martin ay pagsalba ng kanyang sarili. Ito na ang totoong sinasabi na abandon ship, abandon ship. The boat is sinking, the boat is sinking. Group yourselves into two. Feeling ko, sasalbahin niya ang kanyang pinsan. But when push comes to shove, what's gonna happen is he is going to save himself. He is not going to care sa kanyang pinsan. Actually, there is a good chance that ginawa niya to para mabigyan siya ng pagkakataon na mag-Grand Barberan for him to say this. Di ba nagpaalam siya to go to Singapore for his heart check-up? Hindi siya pinayagan ni Crispin. Dahil sugo ni George Clooney na hindi siya palabasin kasi when he's gone, wala nang magtuturo kay Zaldico tsaka kay Chiswis. So ngayon, ano ang dapat gawin ni Martin para masolve niya kanyang sarili? I-name drop niya si Chiswis tsaka si Zaldico para dalawa sila ng pinsan niya mas save by the bell. Ang mga bilaksing iloy na mga BBMers, asan na kayo ngayon? Bakit mo namin natatanggol kay Daddy? Nasaan si Dagol? Dagol! Guys, wala na ko pala guys strength na para tumawa. I mean, grabe na kanina ang tawa ko nung narinig ko siya nagsasalita. Wala na talaga ako sa strength. So ngayon, sinabi ng pinsan niya, huwag mo kong iwanan. Kagupilot siyang iloy mo niya. Tayo magpinsan. Blood is thicker than water. Ilaglag baryagang mo na lang si si Chiswis. Dalawa sila ni Salde. Tapos silang dalawa, kampi sila. Kampi-kampi. Nagkakampihan silang dalawa. Dapat magkampihan na rin tayo. Oo. Sabihin mo na wala ka doon. Di ba hindi ka ba nag-attend? Yun ang ating basis yun. Hindi ka nag-attend, wala ka doon, wala ko doon. Sino nandun? Di ba silang dalawa? O sino hindi natin? Checkmate sila dyan. O, ngayon, nag-uusap si Chiswis. Nag-uusap ngayon si Chiswis, tsaka si Salde. O, pre, Chiswis. Hello? Oh, Salde. Oh, ano na? Ayun na, kinanta na ako. Oh, kinanta na ako ng gagong putangin ng Martin na yun. Nilaglag baryagang na tayo, pre. O ano? Ano ba mga galawan natin? Oo. Meron ako dito mga text messages. Nung sinabi niya sa akin na pirmahan ko at pirmahan mo ang mga budget insertions. Oo. Meron akong ebidensya. Oh, hindi. Nandito nga ako ngayon eh. Oo. Nagpakuno-kuno ako ngayon ng model dito sa London. Nandito ako ngayon sa isang fashion show. Mascara fashion show ngayon, pare. Makita tayo dyan sa Europe. Hindi ko nga yan in-expect. Ikakanta pala ako ni Martin. Inipit kasi siya eh. Oo. Inipit siya ni Basilio tsaka ni Crispin. Ipitin din natin siya. Okay? Kailan ka mag-press release? Pupunta ako dyan ha. Antayin mo ako pare ha. Walang laglagan pare ha. Kampi-kampi tayo ha. Ay bilat sing iloy. Amo ni siya guys ang nangyayari kapag ang mga kasama mo ay parehong mga hudas. Huhudasin ka rin. Ngayon, ang sabi ng mga taga-parlor, ang mga drama ngayon nila, pares. Guys, I cannot stop laughing kasi Vice President Sara is going our president in no time. I'm telling you. Magkalabasan na, save yourself na lang ni sila. Sa totoo lang. Ngayon, ang mga taga-kabilang parlor nagsasabi sa akin, ang mga taga-booking.com, nagbubook na daw ng ticket nila po sa Iberia, sina Dilima. Sina Dilima, si Abante, pati itong Bilatsing Iloy ni nga si Luistro, nagpabook na sila ng kanilang mga ticket. Saan kayo pupunta? Saan kayo pupunta? May mga travel ban kayo kay Crispin at Basilio. Hindi kayo makakalipad. Ang una-unang lilipad ay inyong president na si George Clooney na may iba't ibang height. Ang inyong president, ako yung guys, hindi ko kita talaga binabawi. Ang sinasabi ko sa inyo na siya isang George Clooney, panindigan ko ganyan, and I am going to be vindicated very, very soon. Ang presidente nyo na iba't iba ang shape ng tenga, lalabas ang katotohanan. Sabi ng mga marites sa kabilang parlor, Loy, nagbo-booking.com na dito ngayon ang mga best friend mo ay talaga. Sino-sino sila? Siwe, Loy. Siwe, si Kimbaw, lahat ng mga napadalhan ng mga maleta.com, Loy. Nag-booking. Saan daw sila pupunta? Sa Siberia. Ali-ali sila. Ano sasakyan daw? Magic carpet? Bakit? Kasi Loy, sabi daw sa kanila ng kanilang amo, magbakasyon muna kayo. At wag kayo munang babalik kasi pag nagpresidente, pag nakaupo, the ship is sinking. Kapag umupo na si Presidente Sara, lahat kayo tie ship. Fully book kayo ng lahat ng mga airlines. So, ayaw patakasin ni BBM ang kanyang pinsan. Kasi yun ang kanyang scapegoat. Yun ang kanyang El Salvador. Na kung magkagipitan na
Jesus
talaga.
Cordero and Zaldico.
Ayan.
And once the budget becomes law, the work of implementing flood control projects, or any project for that matter, is solely within the purview of the executive, including the DPWH, certainly not by legislators. I understand the anger of the public. The Filipino people have every right to be angry because stolen public funds are taxes derived from hard-earned money. I'm not asking the public to look away. I'm asking everyone to look where the evidence points, not where it is politically convenient
Ang mga stars
or
nyo!
politically motivated. So I ask the Ombudsman and the public these questions. Who has been named in sworn testimonies and affidavits? Whose name actually appeared in credible accounts made under oath? If there are sworn accounts pointing to other personalities across the chain, whether in budget deliberations or in implementation, then those leads must be pursued with the same seriousness and the same urgency. Accountability cannot be selective.
Huh.
For months, I chose silence.
Oh, kung sino daw ang mga nagperma daw ng mga affidavit. Ulitin natin. Kasi ginahapanawakan niya. Ang mga stars yun naman daw.
And the public these questions.
Eto, makinig.
To look where the evidence points, not where it is politically convenient. or
Admin, ang
politically
Gcash ipin.
So I ask the
Andyan
Ombudsman
nakapin.
and the public these questions. Who has been named in sworn testimonies and affidavits? Whose name actually appeared in credible accounts made under oath? If there are sworn accounts pointing to other personalities across the chain, whether in budget deliberations or in implementation, then those leads must be pursued with the same seriousness and the same urgency. Accountability cannot be selective. For months, I chose silence because I believe in our legal system and in the rule of law. But my silence is now being exploited with politically engineered and fabricated narratives. What's even more disturbing, and this is something that cannot be ignored, is that there are emerging indications that certain sectors are attempting to weaponize individuals, including Zaldico, to construct a narrative that serves their own interests.
Nay, ara na. Narinig niyo yun? Rewind. Pakinggan nyo.
What's even once I chose silence because I believe in our legal system and in the rule of law. But my silence is now being exploited with politically engineered and fabricated narratives. What's even more disturbing, and this is something that cannot be ignored, is that there are emerging indications that certain sectors are attempting to weaponize individuals, including Zaldico, to construct
Attempting to weaponize individuals in constructing another narrative, including Zaldico. So dito na-trigger si Daddy Martin.
a narrative that serves their own interests. So when the legal processes is being used against me as a political demolition job, then I will have no choice but to defend myself.
Okay. Interpretation. They are ganging up on me. Damay-damay na. Asaan na ang mga defenders si Daddy Martin? Yung mga binigyan ni Daddy Martin dyan sa mga 600,000 a month, nasaan na ang pusaling pusa na si Jesus Francis? Nasaan na si Dagol? Si Dagol nga nagapabuang-buang nga nag-explicating sa Iloilo City. Nasaan na ang mga bongga na mga vloggeries? Na mga effect na mga vloggeries na hindi, walang humpay, naninira sa kay Tatay Digong at VP Sara. Nasaan na kayo? Crispin, Basilio, nasaan lumabas na kayo mga anak ko? This is your time to shine para i-defend nyo. I-defend nyo ang hindi magnanakaw na si Romualdez. This is your chance to defend your side. I-explain nyo sa amin why all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Martin Luther King, aka Pontius Pilate, came up with his plan. What triggered him? Bakit ayaw nyo ito i-content?
have no choice to construct a narrative that serves their own interests. So when the legal processes is being used against me
Ayan.
as a political demolition job, then I will have no choice but to defend myself.
Noy.
And I will defend myself fully.
Non.
I will not allow myself to be turned into the scapegoat so that others who are actually accountable
None.
can walk away clean.
No.
If this is a political play to push me out and close the story, tarnishing my name and my reputation, then I'm telling everyone now, I will not go quietly,
No.
I will not go alone. I
Noy.
will not be the fall guy for other people's
No.
problems. I have been in public life long enough, I have seen enough, I have heard enough.
Interpretation. Wag ako. Yun ang interpretation niya. Let us be conservative. Translation. Sa ibig sabihin ni Daddy Martin, wag ako. Ako ang pinaka-scammerist of all time. Hindi pwede na ako lang ang ilaglag baryagang. Damay-damay na to. Ang saya-saya. Hercules, Hercules. Aragay. Ay, kululbaan. Nakakatakot. Nakakatakot talaga ang mga threats ni Daddy. So, Malacanang, shout out sa mga best friends ko dyan sa Malacanang. Tsaka sa PCO, ang lalong-lalo na sa ating mahal na si Ate Clara. Dear Ate Clara, ano naman ngayon ang masasabi mo sa mga isinuwalat ni Daddy Martin? Siya ba ay paimbestigahan nyo rin sa NBI? Dumahardak ako sa tawa. Paimbestigahan niyo rin ba si Cheese Swiss Escudero? Paimbestigahan niyo rin ba ang mga minensyon na pangalan ni Daddy Martin? After all, sa mga nangyari sa inyong lahat, na paghati-hati niyo ng mga pera, salamat talaga sa lahat. I cannot. Guys, I cannot talaga, guys. Yun ang interpretation ng sabi ni Daddy Martin. Wag ako. Okay. Okay.
I have seen enough, I have heard enough. I know many things about this current administration
Hi, Sancho.
and past administrations as well.
Huh.
And I say this carefully. If this matter is to be handled as a legal issue, then let it be handled legally, soberly, and according to evidence. But if certain people insist on waging this in the court of public opinion, then I will have no choice but to defend myself publicly as well.
No.
To the Ombudsman,
No.
I say this with full respect. If your office truly believes in justice, then follow the sworn statements. Follow the records.
No.
Follow the evidence all the way.
No.
Do not stop where it is politically convenient.
No.
Do not settle for the easiest headline.
No.
Do not confuse public pressure with prosecutorial duty.
Pilat
What I
singil.
ask of the Office of the Ombudsman is simple. Follow the rule of law and due process. This
Translation. Crispin Basilio, inimbyar na mo ko. Damay-damay na to. Isosero calorie mulya. Anong pinagsasabi mo? Pupunta lang ko sa Singapore para magpagamot ng puso ko. Sasabihin mo sa media, baka hindi na ako bumalik. Pwes! Ipaglalaban ko aking sarili, Rimulya. This is a way of telling somebody to go fuck yourself without telling that somebody to go fuck yourself. Ganito ka mag-fuck you sa isa katao without actually telling them to fuck you. So hindi mo ko pinayagan na pupunta ako sa Singapore. Tapos pinahiya mo pa ko today. Sinabi mo pa sa publiko, baka ako tatakbo. Bilaksing Iloy, kakakala ko kapraternity tayo. Di po, kakanilaglag mo ko parts. Ano nagawa ko kasalanan sa iyo, Bilaksing Iloy, Karoy Mulya? Binigyan ta ka sa 3 kamalita. 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, 300 million. Tapos hindi po ito nagpaalam na ko pa Singapore kay dumartatak na ko kay Bugres. Si Bugres kinag-ignite ng fire. Hindi ko na kaya ang paglapastangan ni Bugre sa Malacanang. Napaalam na kumapagamot ang diputa, kapilaya mo ko, pues. Hindi pwede ni Parts. Hindi na tayo ngayon alpha, pichu, papi. Magtitiwalag na ako sa ating fraternity na alpha, pichu, papi. Simulat sa pool, sinabi ko na sa inyo, walang laglag baryagang. Hindi ka sumunod, Rimulya, bilat singilay mo, pues. Uunahan na kita. Pinaiya nyo kasi natakatak yung si Bugreste, kinarma tayong lahat. Sabi pa, Daddy Martin, shout out, Dad. They are ganging up on you, Dad. Hindi manami, Dad. Tuod gina, Dad. Ikaw na ang nagpatigayo, ang mga kamaleta sila. Huwag mo nang i-deny na wala ka doon sa mga discussions and everything. You are indeed, or you were indeed, the Speaker of the House. So every budget, every check goes to you. Sinong nag-assign ng budget, Dad? Bago masayna ng lahat ng mga Senate, Dad, tsaka masayna ng pinsan mo, Dad, ikaw munang nag-assign. So alam mo kung magkanong bilyones ang in-insert niyo. Huwag kang magbulag, Pipi Ubing, hindi ka naman si Willie Garte. Pero Dad, masakit talaga ang ginawa sa iyo ni Rimulya. After mo siya, Dad, binigyan ng maleta, tapos ikaw lang ang ilansang sa krus. Now they're trying to crucify you. Do not let these people put you in this predicament. After all, you are Barabbas. Ikaw si Barabbas, Dad. Ang pinsan mong si BBM ay si Judas. Histas naman si Saldico. Kayong tatlo ang three kings. Tapos ito ngayon si Rimulya, Dad. Ikaw ang kinanta niya sa bayang Magilyo. Dad, no. Huwag mong hayaan na ang fraternity mo ay i-give up ka sa initiation. Mas mataas ang iyong katungkulan at mas mayaman ka. Huwag ko Kuya Dad. Ay, birahon ko na sa iya, Dad. Bubugrisin ko talaga si Rimulya, Dad. Imaginein mo, sasabihin na sa publiko, baka daw hindi ka na bumalik, masakit na iya, Dad. Daddy Martin. Napakasakit niyan, Dad, kasi kayo lang naman eh. Tapos ikaw naman ang nagbigay sa kanya ng budget pagkatapos ngayon. Sinasaula ka. Ay, hindi ko na iya, Dad. Kung ako, Dad, sa iyo, Dad, unahan ko na talaga. Hindi mo ngayon alam, baka nagkakampi-kampihan lang sa iyong pinsan mo na si Judas. Pero at the end of the day, Dad, save yourself. Pumunta ka sa Sabah, Malaysia. Tanungin mo si Teves kung paano si Teves tsaka si Alice Go nakalusot sa airport. Bigyan mo ng pera, mga taga-airport. Paano nyo ba pinakidnap si Tatay Digong? Di ba doon kayo sa sa Olongapo Air Base? Paano nyo siya dinala sa ICC? Tonight or today or this time is the best time na para gawin nyo yun. Gawin mo sa sarili mo, Dad. Hiramin mo kay Daddy Chavit ang kanyang private flame. Daddy,